Hello everybody, welcome to another lesson by me, Miss Pythagoras. In this lesson I will explain how to find the equation of a cubic function when three roots are given. This is lesson 4 of 6 on sketching a cubic function. Remember, you can also visit my website onlinemaths.co.za and find all the chapters in the grade 11 and 12 syllabi. The link is in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that now. Back to maths. So here I will teach you how to find the equation when three roots are given. And another name for a root is an x-intercept or a zero of a function. The first type we will look at is when three different roots are given. So let's do the example. The graph shows the function of f of x equals x to the 3 plus ax squared plus bx plus c. Find the values of a, b, and c. Now when you go to the graph, you will see that there's three definite roots or x-intercepts. They are -1, +1, and 3. Now the formula that we will use is the formula y is equal to a x minus root 1 x minus root 2 x minus root 3. And please note that this formula is not on the formula sheet. So what we will do is, first of all, we need to investigate a over there, the coefficient. Now, when you go back to the given equation, you will see that the coefficient of x to the 3, although there's nothing there, there is an invisible 1. Therefore, in a's place over there inside our new formula, we can substitute 1. Then, for the roots, we will substitute the -1, the +1, and the +3. Now, please note the use of the brackets there. Therefore, in the next step, I will say x minus bracket -1, the first root, x minus +1, the second root, and x minus 3, the third root. And then you will multiply out the brackets. Therefore, it becomes x plus 1, x minus 1, x minus 3. Then, in the next step, I will write the x plus 1, x minus 1, I will multiply them out and write it as x squared minus 1 and then x minus 3, and in the next step I will multiply out the two brackets. Therefore, the equation for the function will be f of x equals x cubed minus 3x squared minus x plus 3, and then a's value there will be -3, b's value -1, and c's value +3. The next question, determine the equation of g of x is equal to minus x cubed plus ax squared plus bx plus c. Now in this example you will see that there isn't three definite x-intercepts. This is where your graph will find -3 as an x-intercept, and there at 2 it is an x-intercept, but it's also where your graph bounces. Remember, this is in fact where when you factorized, you will have x plus 3, x minus 2, and x minus 2 as your three roots. So when the two roots are the same, that is where your graph hops or bounces. Now into our formula, y is equal to a x minus root 1, x minus root 2, x minus root 3. Let's investigate a first. If you go to the original equation, then the coefficient of x to the 3 is -1. Therefore, in a's place, we can substitute -1. Now we can substitute the roots. Therefore, we will end with x minus bracket -3, x minus bracket +2, and x minus bracket plus 2. In the next step, let's multiply in the minus. So therefore, this one becomes x plus 3, x minus 2, x minus 2. Now, I will multiply out x minus 2, x minus 2, and I end with x squared minus 4x plus 4. And in the next step, I multiply it in the negative 1, so it becomes negative x minus 3. In the next step, I'm going to take the minus 1 and multiply it into the big trinomial there. And I end with negative x cubed plus 4x squared minus 4. And now I will multiply the negative 3 into the trinomial. Therefore, it's negative 3x squared plus 12x minus 12. And now I will add my like terms. Minus x to the 3 just writes with, and plus 4x squared minus 3x squared is just x squared, and then negative 4x plus 12x is 8x minus 12. And then there's your equation. Now this example is slightly different. The graph of f of x is ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d is given. A, negative 1, 0, and 3 and c, 3, 0 are the x-intercepts, and d, the point 0, negative 6, is the y-intercept. Find the values of a, b, c, and d. So what you can see here is suddenly a's value, the coefficient of x cubed, isn't given. And there's this other point, the point 0, negative 6. Now please note, in this case, it is a specific point, it's the y-intercept, but it can be any point that lives on the graph. So what we will do is, into the formula, y is equal to a x minus root 1, x minus root 2, x minus root 3. First of all, we will find a's value. And we will do that by, the first step will be to substitute the roots. Now, it becomes y is equal to a bracket x minus minus 1, x minus minus 1, and you understand why I'm repeating this minus 1, since this is the x-intercept and the place where the graph bounces. And then the other root is there at 3, so therefore this becomes x minus 3. In the next step, what I did was I multiplied out the minus. So therefore now I'm at y is equal to a x plus 1, x plus 1, x minus 3. I'm looking for a's value, and this is now where this other coordinate that was given, the point 0, negative 6, will help me. So the 0 is the x coordinate and the negative 6 is the y coordinate. And in y's place I substitute negative 6, and in x's place I substitute 0. Now please note, everywhere where there was an x I substituted 0. And then now I can work out the brackets. 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 minus 3 is negative 3. And when you multiply that out on the right hand side, you end with minus 6 is equal to negative 3a. And we can solve a, so we will divide away the negative 3, and therefore a's value is 2. Then back into the equation, y is equal to, now we know a's value is 2, so I substituted 2 there, and the brackets there are x plus 1, x plus 1, x minus 3. Then I took the x minus 3 to the front, and now I multiplied out this 2. I said 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 3 is negative 6. And then the other two brackets, I multiplied them out, and I ended with x squared plus 2x plus 1. Now I will multiply out the two brackets, and the equation for the function will be y is equal to 2x cubed minus 2x squared minus 10x minus 6. Now you know how to find the equation of a cubic function when 3 roots are given. In the next lesson, I will explain how to find the equation of the cubic function when only one turning point is given. Click on the video in the right-hand corner to take you straight to that lesson. This is Miss Pythagoras signing off. Till next time.